with Retailhorrors.com. Here today to tell you one of my more recent horror stories that happened at work. As I've written on the site before, I was a retail service technician for a cell phone company. I worked for a cell phone company. I was a technician. People would come to me with their problems when they were having issues with their cell phones. A lot of people came in angry because today cell phones are pretty much part of the family. They are something that if the phone is having an issue, you come in and you bitch at me because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to fix your bitch. Okay, so one customer came in one day. She had about 4 or 5 kids, all under the age of about 8 years old, which is always great because they're never in control. They're never being supervised. Mom's there to bitch at me and doesn't have time to supervise the children who happen to be taking demo phones from the wall, the live phones, that are on security devices, taking them off the walls, and then just letting them go. So the cord that's on them sucks it back to the wall and snaps the phone back into place. Phones have been damaged for a lot less, and this person had about 4 or 5 kids that are doing the same thing, and she wasn't paying attention. So that by itself irked me. But as they're doing that, I'm helping Mom. Mom had a problem with the phone charger. The vehicle charger for her phone was damaged. Manufacturer warranty states that any kind of physical damage, you're shit out of luck. You basically have to buy a new charger. Well, I'm more of a lenient person. I usually give people the benefit of the doubt. I mean, as long as they're not regularly coming into the store saying, oh, there's something wrong with this and it's their fault. They damaged the charger. They should be responsible for it. I'll give them a slide the first time, but if they make a habit out of it, I cut them off. I was about to just basically swap out the charger for her, and then she asked me the all-important question. What do you think would have caused this? Now, the charger, where the plug goes into the phone, was completely bent, snapped, almost completely off. Obviously, somebody had bent it, and this is what I'm thinking in my head. I've seen it 100 times. Somebody doesn't know how to take straight out. They have to pull and then take it out. So that in itself breaks the little tip that's at the end of the charger. Well, I gave a little smirk. I went, I have no idea, is what I told her. Like I'm some kind of CSI for cell phones. I can piece together the crime scene and figure out what exactly happened and why it's not charging. So I gave a little smirk and said, I don't know what happened. Just like that. Just like that. That was enough for her to blow up on me. She started waving her arms around like this and yelling at me, what the hell's my problem? I have some kind of attitude. And she immediately wanted to talk to the manager, which I was calm. I was collected. I didn't know what exactly had happened. And I went and grabbed my manager. I explained to them, of course, before they even came out, what the situation was, that the woman had damaged her charger. She asked me the simple question of what I thought caused the malfunction, as she thought it was. And that I said that I didn't know what had happened. And then she started blowing up. So my manager came out. I usually don't go to him with problems unless I know what I want out of the outcome. Meaning that I don't come to him because he wasn't known for helping people. He was more for stick to the rules. He wasn't the bleeding heart like I am, where I give people the benefit of the doubt. He would just say, this is how it is, that's what's going to be, end of story. So I came to him with this one because this lady was just blowing up on me for, at the time I didn't know exactly what she was going off about. So I came to him thinking, okay, she's going to get set straight and, she'll be done with it. So he comes out, he looks at the charger, can see that it's obviously damaged and it's obviously not a manufacturer defect, and told the lady that she'd have to replace the charger. It was that simple, that he would be able to do it, or we'd be able to replace the charger for her. But There was no mention into it as to if it was manufacturer defect or if it was physical damage. Now with that, she was fine. She was saying how much of an asshole I was because I gave her an attitude after she asked me the simple question of what I thought had caused it. And instead of telling her the truth that you broke the damn charger, I went along with it saying, I didn't know. I can't tell you what you did to your charger. I can speculate, but you're going to hate the speculation, so screw it. I'm just going to stick to the I don't know what happened, but this is what I can do. That's usually what happens, but I didn't even get to that part. So the manager walks away, and I'm left with this woman that just told me how much a piece of shit I am to my manager. And so she said that she'd like to replace the charger. I said, okay. Now normally, like I said, I would have just swapped the damn thing out for her. No questions asked. She would have been on her way 10 minutes ago, but because she put me through all that, it basically chewed me out and told me so much, or I told my manager how big of a piece of shit I was. I told her that it would be the $29.99 to replace the charger. Well, what are you talking about? That's what she told me. Well, lady, this is physical damage. This isn't anything that the manufacturer's going to cover. It's going to cost you to replace this charger. Well, F you, and F this place, and F everything, and she storms away, leaves 2 of the 5 kids that she had with her in the little sales area, and storms off and was swearing up a storm on her way out, yelling at her kids to get their crap together, and they're leaving, and they'll never come back here, and they're going to talk to my manager's manager, and all that, and she storms out, and causes this big ruckus, and it was a big brouhaha, and I just laughed because I didn't exactly know what it was until she said that I had this, smart-ass attitude and that I didn't want to help anybody, which obviously wasn't the case. So I just sat there. My manager came back, was like, what the hell is that all about? And I told him what exactly happened. He said I would have told her the same thing. I was going to tell her the same thing, but we never got into it, is what he told me. So that was one of my favorite memories of working as a retail technician.